All right, Montgomery County Police are now asking for witnesses to contact them as they investigate an incident that's gone viral on social media. A plainclothes officer is seen using his knee to slam a man handcuffed it on the ground into a concrete sidewalk. Scott Broom is following up on this for us, and Scott, police just released a more detailed statement about what they were doing just before this video was taken.
At this point, we've got one police officer off the street and on administrative duty as this investigation unfolds. He is the officer seen on viral social media video using his knee to slam a handcuffed suspect's head onto the concrete outside this McDonald's here in Aspen Hill Wednesday night.
That's crazy.
The man seen in the video is identified in court records as 19-year-old Arnaldo Pesoa of Silver Spring, who's facing drug, assault, and resisting arrest charges. The incident occurred after an extended struggle inside the restaurant. Undercover police were here on an operation to catch a suspect they believe was selling psychoactive psilocybin mushrooms, also known as magic mushrooms, and Pesoa they identified as their man. The video has sparked a use of force investigation by Montgomery County Police, and they are asking for witnesses to contact them. Montgomery County Police take any complaints or evidence of excessive force seriously. An investigation into this matter has been opened and will be investigated thoroughly, the department tweeted. Pesoa was released from the Montgomery County Detention Center on bail. The officer in this case is identified as Kevin Morris. His police powers have been suspended while the investigation unfolds. In Aspen Hill, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
And police say they will ask the Montgomery County State's Attorney to review the results of their investigation once it's complete.